Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to our current video. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. So guys, now I know, if you know Kris Tyson, he is like a childhood friend of Mrbeast, but there's a drama. So yeah, let's go see what Parlo says in this video. And if you don't know who's Kris Tyson, a friend, a close friend of Mrbeast. So yeah, let's go watch it. 3, 2, 1, let's begin.
So as of recently, a new wave of horrific allegations involving inappropriate behavior to minors came out against Kris Tyson, such as new alleged victims showing chat log evidence and video recordings, and so much more that I want to cover and discuss. So I highly suggest you all to watch the entire video until the end, because this situation is absolutely disgusting. Now for quick context, for those who don't know much about this entire drama, in my previous video I covered Kris Tyson's disgusting ties to the infamous lolly artist Shadman, who is renowned across the internet for making disgusting art depicting actual children. However, despite the drama and horrific things that Shadman did, this didn't dissuade Kris Tyson from ultimately purchasing lolly art from him, therefore both financially supporting him as well as his website being Shadbase, as well as Kris Tyson making extremely disgusting comments in regards to underage characters, also even begging Shadman to create lolly art of them. I had also covered the minor named Ava Kris, who was 7 years younger than Kris Tyson, who Kris engaged in degenerate jokes and inappropriate humor with, such as joking about posting nudes and coming for America, as well as this minor eventually even meeting up with Kris when he was 16 years of age. Now, Ava Kris came out stating on Twitter that he wasn't groomed, and this was all just one massive lie being perpetuated against him, despite the fact that he confirmed to Keemstar the authenticity of the messages that Kris Tyson had sent them. And keep in mind, this situation doesn't have to constitute as grooming for it to be reprehensible and disgusting, and I'm still stunned that there are people currently defending this behavior, as Dr. Disrespect was cancelled for inappropriate interactions with a minor, and it has been revealed as of currently that Kris Tyson has also now had inappropriate conversations with a minor too. And therefore both situations with Dr. Disrespect and Kris Tyson should be equally disavowed, and people such as XQC have perfectly voiced their opinions in regard to this massive double standard, and eventually due to public pressure, people such as Valkyrie and Pokimane both had to make an extremely vague tweet in response to this situation, ultimately addressing it. Moist Critical has even decided to call out Kris's behavior too, stating how it's not defensible regardless of if the minor stated it was grooming or not.
That's kind of sad for Kris, like, on how he was like a good person. People assume he was a good person, but now after what they saw, now he
wasn't weird, but
the whole thing went downhill. So now Kris Tyson,
you're probably not going to be super aware of it.
Really in big trouble.
And from the messages I saw, that shit is completely unacceptable to be saying to a child under any circumstances.
Now, new allegations came out via a person called Young No Name, showing what seems to be a video of their Snapchat messages with Kris Tyson when they were 14 years old at the time on Snapchat. Kris would have been 22. Now, these messages show Kris calling them dad, telling them to keep a secret, and sending kissing emojis, which is extremely weird to see, but nothing directly indicative of pedophilia currently. More videos provided by this alleged victim show what appears to be Kris Tyson in a Discord VC with them while making extremely crude comments and quote-unquote jokes.
I know, dude, I would inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her with another man while she comments about how much can never satisfy her. I hope he gets cancer in the mouth.
I gotta say, that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets with some dude with some cancer, and he shoves it in his mouth.
That's hot.
From cancer.
According to the Twitter account signal boosting this information too, Ava Kris Tyson deleted her Snapchat account after this information had come out, apparently. Now, following that entire situation, Jake the Viking, an old associate of Mrbeast, was even out here on Twitter talking about the entire situation too. He mentioned how there was even another alleged victim involved, with him stating, "While we're at it, Kris Tyson should tell everyone how old the girl was, which he was snapping, that sent him his first ever pair of Gucci slugs." Jake also made a crazy tweet stating that Mrbeast knew about Kris's degenerative behavior all along, as well as stating that Ava Kris confirmed the allegations by stating that Kris did send them edgy, inappropriate jokes, and that it was not defensible no matter what way you cut it. Next claim against Kris Tyson to cover was when Drama Alert showed an old archived video of Kris Tyson discussing the large news of iCarly star Jeanette McCurdy having revenge and suggestive pics shared of her and leaked on the internet without her consent. In the video, Kris Tyson claims that she does not support the leaking of the images whatsoever, as you can see in this clip I'm about to play.
How's it going, you guys? So, recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend. You'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go.
You had a visitor yesterday.
However, then decides to link the images in the description of his video, telling people that they can go and see them if they want. Therefore, no matter how much she attempts to virtue signal in this video and in this situation, she has by definition facilitated the distribution of revenge pornography, and which is illegal and literally goes against what she said in her own video. I have no idea why the hell she decided to do that. Now, more proof came out showing how Kris Tyson was reminiscing over old Reddit posts they made. The problem was that in this tweet, she confirmed that she ran the account TysonBoy34, which bear the same name of her old YouTube channel. On Reddit, this account, TysonBoy34,
Kris Tyson has gone
self-reported that she
over
ran,
the limit,
made
like my
viral tweets about
goodness.
Molly, with her stating,
And
for
he's
example,
Mrbeast
"Why
calls
the
his
fuck would you
friend
use your VR headset
Holy,
for
and
anything other
Mrbeast
than
knew it.
3D
That
Lolly
is
Gang
shocking.
radio?" And in another message, she states, "No second monitor to have hens constantly playing question mark? Not good enough for this good boy." And another Reddit post shows a screenshot of a user stating, "You missed out on teen love and there's no going back," showing two young teens in a relationship together. Kris Tyson, who is presumably over the age of 18 in this message, makes an extremely weird comment stating, "But you can still get teen love. 14-year-olds always stay 14," with a really creepy face next to that comment. Another Reddit message also shows Kris Tyson commenting about Violet again from the Incredibles 2 trailer, stating how Shadman would absolutely love to draw art of it, because as you all know by now, Shadman is known for making long drawings and Violet is canonically 14 years of age in the movie. More information on a Dropbox as well that I will link in the description of this video also shows how Kris Tyson liked a reply under Keemstar's tweet about Danielle Bregoli, who was 13 years of age at the time, with the user stating, quote-unquote, "If she is 13, then I'm 13. Obviously making some edgy joke about how they found her appealing for her age. And keep in mind, Kris Tyson liked the tweet and was 20 years of age at the time. More screenshots show how Shadman made some suggestive hella art from Thor Ragnarok, with someone making a Mrbeast meme in reply to it, showing Mrbeast pointing to a sign saying, "Need big anime girlfriends." But what is extremely eyebrow-raising is the fact that Kris replied stating, "Lol, just a random Mrbeast meme on Shadman's tweet. Love it." And keep in mind, Kris Tyson was a massive supporter of Shadman, being an active member of his website, and also recommended him to create more content, and even bought his artwork, basically financially supporting him. But under Kris Tyson's tweet, Mrbeast himself is seen stating, "This is all that we've ever wanted. We can quit now." As you can tell from this tweet, Mrbeast is obviously expressing in a joking fashion how happy he is that a meme involving him has finally been used in reference to Shadman. Keep in mind, these tweets from Kris Tyson and Mrbeast were both made in 2018, and Shadman was well known for creating and art depicting the abuse of actual children from back in 2016 and 2017,
That's a
1
long
and 2 years
time.
before
Holy, so it's been doing like a
Tyson ever made these tweets.
long time.
Such examples
Very
include
shocking.
when Shadman made disgusting art of Keemstar's daughter in 2016, and then Shadman made disgusting fucking art of Daphne Keane in 2017. So why is Mrbeast and Kris Tyson both casually associating with threads pertaining to Shadman 1 and 2 years after he's made this disgusting f***ing content? Also, another screenshot that came out showed Mrbeast's old Discord server showing users back in 2018 casually talking about an alleged hentai channel present in Mrbeast's server, with a user coming out stating, "I should have expected hentai knowing Mrbeast liked Shadman," with another user stating, quote-unquote, "I expected tiny children." Obviously, this person is referencing lolly art, which is extremely weird. And another user states under this entire conversation, "I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to be looking in that channel." And with all this information, it's pretty eyebrow-raising why these users were claiming Mrbeast had a hentai channel in his old Discord server, while Mrbeast, during 2018 at this time, was 19 or 20 years of age. And even more suspect is that Mrbeast and Kris Tyson were roommates, and in a 2017 Mrbeast video about tipping pizza delivery people, Mrbeast is seen making direct eye contact with the art that Kris Tyson had present on the wall, so he wasn't oblivious to the fact that Kris Tyson was infatuated with lolly content created by Shadman either, especially when this video was published in late August of 2017. numerous months after Shadman received a cease and desist for making part of a 12-year-old. Now, I'm not publicly accusing Mrbeast of consuming Shadman's degenerative content currently, but the proof that's coming out is certainly eyebrow-raising. Sneako had also come out alleging that he heard Kris Tyson calling Bad Baby, who was 14 years old at the time of this incident, hot. Here's a clip of him stating this.
I remember Kris saying that Bad Baby catch me outside, but I remember when I was working for Mrbeast, like in that time in 2017, 2018, I remember Kris saying...
Direct ties to an alleged predator known as Ella Hollywood. Ella Hollywood is an adult content creator who has, on their main account, admitted that they had a secret account. Now, this account was later found, and it was called Toon Soda. This account was revealed to have messaged a horrific pedophile known as Giggly Clown, who has done horrific things.
I never heard of that before, but I never heard of them.
He was truly one of the most reprehensible individuals I've ever seen on the platform. And Turkey Thomas made a large video covering the entire situation regarding him. Now, Giggly shared the DMs between them and Ella Hollywood's secret alt on their Discord server, which showed Ella Hollywood on the Toon Soda account sharing live videos and exchanging them with Clown, as well as the most revolting message exchange I've ever seen, with Clown stating, "I was of my innocent by degenerate porn creators like you, heart emoji," and then Ella Hollywood under the Toon Soda account states, "I did it to you, and I bet you're doing it to other goons who are quote-unquote 18, obviously alluding to underage people here." And Giggly Clown states, "You really think there aren't 11-year-olds looking at your stuff?" Obviously referring to 11-year-olds looking at the disgusting content that Ella Hollywood creates. And then Ella Hollywood, under her secret gooning account, states, "Lol, you should edge to that. Lol, I know there are. They're gonna be so f***ed." So as you can see here, he's making excitative comments about Clown people who are below the age of 18, as well as making comments about how Clown should edge to the idea that 11-year-old might be looking at his 18-plus content, and how quote-unquote they're going to be so f***ed for viewing their content. Ella also operated another account which shared content too, with him on his main account bragging about how he's getting his style, at the exact same time where their secret alt was also talking about it too, confirming that he most likely operated this account. Now, this same absolute weirdo who's making comments about minors getting an EPI, which means early introduction, which is a fetish she had, which is absolutely disgusting. This same person was also seen going out in public with, you've guessed it, Ava Kris Tyson and Finsta, where they were seen having an absolutely great time in the street. What's even worse is that Finsta still had contact with Ella Hollywood as of late last year and was seen lying and spreading misinformation.
Mrbeast was caught. Crazy. Got caught in 4K again. My goodness.
Belittling Ella Hollywood's disgusting actions, such as stating that they only had a couple messages in Giggly Clown's Discord server, which was completely untrue, and Finsta never ended up addressing the disgusting content that Ella Hollywood was sharing.
I know Soda Cat, motherfucker. Don't look what up anything that I'm saying up. I hate this cringe. Soda Cat allegedly did what? Didn't. I mean, it was essentially that one guy, essentially, here's the drama explained. There was a guy that is a genuine monster, who is an awful person, was in a Discord server with Soda Cat. The monster of a person got doxxed, and then Soda and the guy had spoken once, I think, like that. Just do it, and it was a gooning server, so some porn server. So one dude on a server was a damn hell, and then because Soda was there, and me and Soda knew each other, and me and Kris from Mrbeast knew each other, Kris is a bad person. That's how it works. Kris is awful.
John joined Giggly's Cringe Circus on November 10th, 2021. He wouldn't leave until March of 2022. In that same time frame, he sent over 700 messages to the server.
But now we've gotten that absolutely horrific situation out the way, another thing I want to talk about is how an alleged ex-employee of Mrbeast came out to show what seems to be an NDA he received, as well as alleging that Kris Tyson is just the tip of the iceberg. Here's the video of him talking about it.
February to May of this year, 2024, Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says, Mrbeast knew, yeah, Mrbeast knew. I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mrbeast has done. Amazon, If you can get your money back, get your money back.
Also, final update for this video is that Kris Tyson, as of editing this, has actually made a response stating, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments. If it hurt or offended anyone, it was not my intent. After seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mrbeast and social media related to focus on my family and mental health." So as you can see here, she basically denies none of the allegations whatsoever, takes barely any accountability, and has off to avoid actual genuine accountability or even making a response video. But that is about everything to cover in this video. Now it's ultimately looking like Kris Tyson is never going to come back to the internet again.
Everybody
and lots of large YouTubers are cutting
Kris.
ties with
Now
her, calling
he
her
has
out,
been,
and the amount of backlash towards her is massive.
That's
With that
Kris's
being
fault,
said,
so
thank you all for watching and making it this far. Obviously, this video is not intended for cyberbullying, hate, or harassment or anything like that. And also make sure to leave update you all on whether new information does transpire out of all of this, and also make sure to join my
Anyway guys, that's all for the video. If you want to see more geek content and more working, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, see you next week. Peace out, buddy, and goodbye. Toodaloo, bye bye.